Ski and Slim TV back again. Man like EZ, aka Sedgli Slim. Right, my, it's rather blurry. Anyway, I want to speak to you guys about scoring boxing. Now, in the aftermath of the Tyson Fury fight, there's been a lot of debate. I've heard a lot of people talking about they think Fury won. I understand why people would think Fury won. But when I've listened to people's reasons, I've realised that a lot of people aren't quite sure or aren't quite aware of how you score boxing. Now, I scored that fight a draw. Lots of people saying, no way, it was a draw, blah, blah, blah. It couldn't have been a draw. You're wrong, da, 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 da. I get why you would say that. But I'm going to break down how boxing is scored. In boxing, a knockdown is a 10-8 round. So when the guy who knocks someone down wins that round by 2 points, no matter what happens, unless the other person knocks him down as well, right? So in that fight, Deontay Wilder knocked Tyson Fury down in 2 rounds. So that means he had 2 10-8 rounds, right? Other rounds in boxing are then scored 10-9, right? So the fact that he knocked Tyson Fury down twice, which made 2 10-8 rounds, that means Deontay Wilder only had to win 2 other rounds to get a draw, because he already had 4 rounds of 12 in the bank, because it was 2 10-8 rounds. I hope you get it. So I gave Deontay Wilder round 2 and I think round 4 of that fight, and that scored it a draw. Now that means Wilder actually only won 4 rounds out of 8, which means obviously 4 rounds out of 12, which means Fury won 8 rounds. And in a normal fight, that is a boxing masterclass. But when you're trying to put on a boxing masterclass, what you need to do is don't get knocked down, which is why when you watch Floyd Mayweather have his fights, he made sure he never got knocked down. Yeah, and even the times when he did nearly get put down, like when he fought Shane Mosley, after that he came back and put on an absolute masterclass and never let Mosley land again. When you get knocked down twice, you leave it in the hands of the judges. And quite a lot of those rounds with Fury and Wilder, hardly any punches were thrown or were landed. In some of those rounds, 8 punches were landed, 4 by Fury, 4 by Wilder, or 5 by Fury, 3 by Wilder. Those are close rounds. Yeah, just because Fury was showing off and putting his hands behind his back and stuff like that doesn't necessarily mean he won the rounds. And I'm not disputing he won more rounds than Wilder. According to how I scored it, he won twice the amount of rounds that Wilder won, because I think he won 8 rounds and Wilder won 4. However, because of the 2 10-8 rounds, that makes it a draw. Arguably as well, the majority of referees would have stopped the fight in the final round, because technically he did knock Tyson Fury out. He was unconscious and then he woke up, and his powers of recovery are amazing. I'm not saying that he should have been counted out, although I did think that initially, but but in terms of the scoring, I think the scoring was correct. In terms of the future, to me, Deontay Wilder, that's the worst performance I've ever seen him do, and actually I think that's probably the best performance I've ever seen from Tyson Fury. A rematch will be interesting. It will be interesting to see how the style matchups between Wilder and AJ and Fury, and in fact I'll leave that for another video. But yeah, that's how you score boxing. You guys let me know what you think, and let me know if you've got any questions or if you don't understand what I'm talking about. Okay? And in the meantime, look at the goddamn guns. Enjoy, subscribe, have a wicked day. One love. Packer, mate.